Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. After we had a cold start to our Wednesday, seeing temperatures inland near freezing along the coast in the mid-30s to upper 30s for lows. Saw some frost across the region last night, so many locations seeing the end of the growing season last night. Still some locations along the coast will be able to squeak out a few more weeks possibly of growing season, but overall looking like more like fall out there. Today, once again, temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s for highs, upper 50s along the coast. We'll see dry conditions through the remainder of the work week this week into Saturday. Then we'll see a area low pressure develop along the southeast coast, and they'll move up towards our region, giving us some rain showers and some breezy conditions for our Sunday. Looking at our current sounding from this morning, freezing level at 3,500 feet, winds light out of the northwest in the low levels, then becoming a bit stronger once we move up to 16,000 feet with some speed shear between 12 and 16,000 feet, increasing from about 30 knots to 55 knots at 16,000 feet, seeing that wind right around 55 knots at 53 knots, and that's our peak wind this morning out of the southwest. Taking a look at our current surface analysis, we have this cold front that swept through 2 days ago off our coast. We have another upper level trough embedded within the long wave trough over the Great Lakes. That's going to be moving towards our region for this evening, just giving us a little bit more cloud cover for the evening hours and the afternoon hours today. Overall, no chance of precipitation today and good conditions expected across the region. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see clear skies across the area in general, very nice conditions, but see that cloud coverage over the Appalachian Mountains, and that'll start to move towards the region for late afternoon today and giving us anywhere from partly to mostly cloudy skies. So looking at our European model for the next few days, here's today, good conditions. That upper level trough starts to lift off to the north and east. For our Thursday, we'll have high pressure overhead tonight, good radiational cooling nights that allow us to see temperatures once again in the upper 30s tonight along the coast. And for Thursday, we'll start to see a moderating trend to our temperatures, seeing highs in the 60s and lower 60s on Thursday. Friday, seeing continued moderation as this high builds overhead once again from the Great Lakes, but is not quite as cool of an air mass moving overhead on Friday. That's going to give us some moderating temperatures on Friday, temperatures in the mid-60s, some cool overnight lows, though, in the 40s for Thursday and Friday. And then for Saturday, we'll see an area low pressure start to develop associated with a piece of energy in the mid-levels over the southeast coast. It's going to give us some unsettled conditions, looks like, for Sunday, but for Saturday, high pressure holds on over the area, extending from New England down to the Mid-Atlantic coast, and that's going to give us some beautiful conditions for the first part of the weekend. Then Sunday looks like we'll have rain showers around the area, not much instability with this system, so very limited chance of thunderstorms, but going to have some breezy conditions with the northeasterly winds in between the high and the low, with the pressure gradient tightening across our area. And then for Monday, looks like this system could hang on for the morning hours, not really much pushing it as an upper level ridge builds over top of the area low pressure. That's going to allow us to probably see some low clouds Monday morning, and then possibility of a few showers during the morning as well. An isolated sprinkled in the afternoon possible on Monday. And then for Tuesday, looks like conditions really improve quite rapidly as we have high pressure build off the coast. Warmer conditions for Tuesday in the 70s. And then for Wednesday, looks like we're going to have possibly a weak boundary move to the region, but models are really undecided on how quickly this boundary moves through for possibly Wednesday or through Friday of next week, how much moisture associated with that boundary as well. So really not much confidence in the forecast for middle of next week. But right now, it looks like it should stay dry for Wednesday, possibly extending into Thursday, depending on the timing of that cold front, is how much energy is along that cold front as well. So looking at our risk chart for today, green chart across the board, high 59 degrees for tonight, a low of 38. We'll see southwesterly to west southwesterly winds this afternoon, gusting as high as 21 knots, and turning more westerly during the late afternoon hours, continuing to gust up to 20 to 21 knots, and seeing light winds overnight, anywhere from west to southwest at 48 knots. Looking at our 24-hour terminal forecast, VFR conditions expected today, just that increase of our cloudiness during the afternoon hours, especially after 1600 local with a broken deck at 6,000 feet expected And then overnight, we'll see that trough exit off the coast and giving us clear skies by tomorrow morning, or mostly clear skies. Our tides are currently slightly above normal, and looking at Thursday and Friday, green charts across the board, with Thursday being mostly sunny to partly cloudy and slightly breezy, high 62. Thursday night, mostly clear and chilly, a low of 43. And for Friday, mostly sunny and seasonable, high of 66 degrees. So for the next 7 days, we'll see temperatures today below average, about 5 to 10 degrees below average in the upper 50s at the coast, and slightly breezy winds. As I said before, a chilly start to the day on Thursday, temperatures in the upper 30s, and then 40s for Friday morning and Saturday morning. Still moderating temperatures, however, with a little bit warmer conditions, more towards seasonal averages on Friday and Saturday. And Sunday looks like will be a warmer overnight low for Saturday night into Sunday, but temperatures will not be quite as warm on Sunday and Monday, as we'll see more cloud coverage and a good chance of showers, looks like, on Sunday. Right now, timing of that on Sunday looks like it should come in during the Sunday morning time frame, but could hold off till Sunday afternoon. And then for Tuesday, as I mentioned, looks like a really nice period of weather for possibly Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures in the mid-70s on Tuesday. Not much cloudiness around for the middle of next week, as it appears now. It just depends on when that frontal boundary moves to the region, as I described earlier. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 at 10 a.m.